on, Fight Heads? This is the Encyclopedia George Kennebrew here with MMA Mayhem TV. We are here at Fight Lab 49, Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am standing here with an ecstatic Chaz Dowdell. Came out with a hard-fought 3-round decision victory. He looked colossus tonight against his opponent in Chase. I gotta tell you, man, you were holding on to that Kimura for dear life. It seemed like you weren't gonna let go until you actually broke Chaz's limb. How bad did you want that submission?
Man, after I heard it pop the first 4 or 5 times, I was just waiting for him to tap. I couldn't believe it rotated all the way around, man. I hope his arm's all right, man. That was pretty rough. It popped 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
Yeah, it did. It was bad.
Wow. I think you went Frank Mir, Tim Sylvia on him.
Yes, sir.
Now, those next 2 rounds, you guys just went for it. I mean, it was a Donnybrook. You guys were rolling. You were scrambling. I think the only thing you didn't do is send each other flying over the cage. That was a hell of a fight and a Donnybrook in itself. One of the better fights that I've seen. After that first round, were you just going on adrenaline, and was it just all about, I'm just going to go for it until I get the finish?
Yes, sir. I mean, I've been training really hard. The group of guys I roll around with, Jeff Jimmo, he's an amazing instructor. He's an amazing person. The guys I work with, we've been working hard. And after that first round, I said, you know what? I've got to be 1-0. I have to win this fight. I got too many people up in the stands. My high school kids are here. I just said, you know what? I got to go to his ass.
And lastly, what do you feel is in your future? Who do you want next? Who do you feel is next for you?
Whoever they put in front of me, man. Obviously, I fight big, tough guys. The last 4 or 5 guys I fought has been 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". It doesn't matter. I just want to fight the best guys. I did as an amateur. I'm a 1-0 pro. Whoever's in the region that thinks they're the best, you better be ready.
All right, and lastly, I guess the win felt so good, you just had to go puke it out. You couldn't celebrate, so you had to go puke it out.
No, sir. I about puked.
Okay.
I went in the back and I talked to myself. I said, hey, Chase, you're tougher than that. You better get your stuff together. You got a lot of people out there, man. I didn't throw up. I was close. That's the most tired I've ever been. I talk to my kids all the time about finding that limit. And when you find that limit, not rolling over, putting your head down and busting through that wall of adversity. And I feel like that's what I've done. I hit that point where it was close. I felt like quitting. And I thought about those kids, man. I really just pushed through it. That's kind of what I did outside, trying not to throw up. I said, you know what, get over it and I'll be okay.
Awesome job. You're a tough guy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this man definitely came out here and did his thing tonight at Fight Lab. And I just want you to know that this interview has been brought to you by Boost 365. This man is a colossus. I'm the Encyclopedia. The page has been turned.